On FM, online, and on your smart speaker. This is East Coast Radio. Newswatch.
Police in KZN have been working to recover thousands of rands worth of goods looted last week. Authorities say operations have taken place in eThekwini, Umgungundlovu and Umzinyathi, among others. In Durban, officers have recovered flat-screen TVs, fridges and car tyres in Umbilo and Duzuma. The provincial trio task team also found items looted from a clothing shop in a flat in the city centre. In Pietermaritzburg, sofas, washing machines, fridges and corrugated iron sheets were recovered by the Plessis SAPS. Yesterday, Acting Minister in the Presidency, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, said the recovered items so that they don't diminish the value of the other goods in the market. Meanwhile, the South African Reserve Bank is warning us not to accept dye-stained banknotes. Government says 1,400 ATMs were damaged during the looting. The central bank says ATMs are equipped with technology to stain banknotes in case of attack. It says these notes are considered the proceeds of crime and have no value and can't be exchanged. But there are calls for a parliamentary inquiry into last week's civil unrest and the response by law enforcement agencies. This is according to House Chairperson of Committee Cedric Frolick. Frolick was speaking at the looted Jabulani Mall in Soweto, where the Portfolio Committee on Police carried out an oversight visit. He says this committee and the Joint Standing Committees on Intelligence and Defence have been on the ground in KZN and Gauteng to inspect the damage. He says a request for the inquiry will be submitted to the Speaker so she can consider it.
What we will do is to collect one report, consolidated report from these three committees so that we can submit it to Parliament. One of the views that are already coming out very strongly is the need for an in-depth parliamentary inquiry into the events of the last week so that we know exactly what happened, where there were certain lapses in the responses that were supposed to be there, and also we don't want to get involved in what the different members of the executive are saying, Chairperson. That will be part of such a process.
And India has recorded more than 45,000 cases of the deadly black fungus over the last 2 months. The Health Ministry says over 4,200 people have died of the fungus, also known as mucormycosis. Authorities say the infection has ballooned during the coronavirus pandemic, striking mostly people recovering from COVID-19. The Indian government declared the fungus an epidemic in May as cases shot up. Durban and Richards Bay 18 tomorrow, Pietermaritzburg 16.
Here's what's coming up in your sport. The Lions have packed their bench with experience for the opening test against the Boks this weekend. Griquas have beaten the Lions in the Currie Cup, and the Proteas are hoping to close out the T20 series against Ireland tomorrow.